my name is Alyssa Evans, and I'm a senior at Penn State University, majoring in kinesiology. And today I'm going to be going over 10 exercises that every elder should be doing using an exercise ball. We're also going to go over a few stretches that you can do with this device, which is called a Mobot, and is an excellent device that combines a water bottle along with a foam roller. Before we get started, I just want to go over a few safety precautions. Since we are using the exercise ball today, make sure you are on a flat, level surface away from any sharp objects. Make sure you also can have a wall or something near you to hold on to in case you lose your balance for some of these exercises. If any point during the workout you start to feel pain, make sure you stop and just take everything at your own speed. If you can't do as many reps, do less reps, just really do whatever you can do, and obviously make sure you stay hydrated at all points during your workout. The first exercise we're going to do is standing straddle behind your exercise ball. Lift your arms up over your head, lean down, and press your shoulder into the ball. Make sure you hold it for a second to really get that deep stretch. And you are going to do that exercise 20 times total, 10 times on each arm. The purpose of this exercise is to really stretch out the sides of your hips, stretch out your arms, and to really get the body warmed up for the rest of the exercise. The next exercise we're going to do is really going to work on our arm strength, our pectoral strength, and our shoulder strength. So you're going to hold up the ball in front of you, 90 degree angle, and rotate. For this next workout, we are going to be focusing on the arms again as well as the shoulders. So stand in a comfortable straddle position, hold the ball out in front of you, 90 degrees, lift above your head, and lift 2 times with your shoulders. Make sure when you bring that ball back down, you are keeping it at 90 degrees and do not go below that. And this is just really good for shoulder strength and mobility. And you're going to do this exercise 20 times. This next exercise is going to be a really nice back stretch before we get into doing some obliques and some abs. So be careful that you are able to stay balanced and sit on your ball. If you need extra support, make sure you're next to a wall or a chair to hold on to. We are just going to lean back and lay like this on our ball and hold this position for about 30 seconds. And then carefully come back up. And this is really going to stretch out and elongate our backs. So when you do this, just make sure you are holding it for a comfortable amount of time. And you can do that for about 5 times. Our next exercise, we are going to get back into that sitting position on our ball. Lean back. And we are actually just going to start with some crunches. As you're doing these, make sure you really pull your belly button towards the ground and towards the center of the ball, and keep your neck off of your chest. You're going to do these for about 20 times, and make sure you hold at the top of each crunch. Again, if it ever gets too much for you, you can always decrease the reps to doing 2 sets of 10, or whatever is best for you. That last exercise is really important for our core strength, as having good core strength relieves a lot of the stress that on our backs that we have in our daily lives. For this next exercise, we're going to start sitting on our ball again. You're going to place your hands and arms out towards the side to really open up your chest. Squeeze your abs in and take turns lifting each leg and trying to hold for at least 3 seconds. Start with the right leg. And you really want to try to squeeze your core as much as possible while you do this to keep your stability. And this exercise is really great to do as we age because stability is something we tend to start to lose. So it's really important in order to keep up our good posture and balance. And you can do this exercise 10 times on each side for a total of 20. So for this next exercise, we are actually going to be laying on the ground. So if you are on a particularly hard ground, you might want to grab a yoga mat or a blanket. And also you might want to roll up a towel or a t-shirt and place it right here on your low back for anyone that has some low back pain. So we're going to go ahead, place our towel, place the ball between our feet and our ankles. Lay back with your hands on the sides, and all you're going to do is just squeeze the ball, hold for 2 seconds, in and out. And this may not look like it's doing much, but it's really going to strengthen our hip flexors and our hip adductors, and also our core. You can do this for 20 times. For the next exercise, we're going to remain on the ground, but instead of having the ball between our ankles, we're actually going to move it between our knees. And you're just going to repeat the same type of pulse we did with the ball between our ankles, but it's going to be between our legs. And this will just focus a little bit more on those hip flexors. So do this for about 20 times, holding for at least 1 second each time you squeeze the ball in. For the next exercise, we're going to focus on stretching out our legs. So you'll put both of your legs onto the exercise ball about at your ankles and your calves. You can either place your arms next to your side for some stability or hold them up above you. And we're actually going to take turns alternating the leg. Try to grab it and pull it towards you to give a nice stretch through our hamstrings. Or if you can't reach that much, and you're not quite that flexible yet, you can keep your arms next to you and just lift your leg and try to pull it as close to your body as possible. And you're going to repeat this exercise 20 times, 10 times on each leg. For our last exercise, we're going to be standing back up off the ground. And this exercise is really going to test our stability and balance. So make sure if you need to, you are near a wall or a chair or something you can hold on to while performing this exercise. So we're going to take our exercise ball, put it under your ankle with your leg turned inwards. Hold your arms out to the sides of you, opening up your chest, and just rotate the ball in front of you at about 90 degrees and back out. And you can do this 15 times on each side. And again, if you start to feel like you're losing a little bit of balance, you can turn and make sure you just have a wall or something to hold on to while you perform this. And it still really is going to help with your hip strength and flexibility in that standing leg, and also kind of work to stretch the glutes and help glute strength, and also stretch out your hip flexors. So now we are going to start with some stretches that we can do with this Mobot device. And this is really going to be good for any areas that may be sore from a previous exercise or anything. And it really helps to roll out the muscle and relieve any built up tension you may have. So for the first one, you're going to sit down on the ground. Either place your arms behind you for support or lean up against a wall. Put one leg bent underneath the other and place the Mobot underneath your calf. And you're just going to go back and forth with your leg, trying to really roll out that calf. The next stretch is going to focus on stretching out and rolling out our side thigh and our hip. So you're going to get into somewhat of a side plank position. place your back leg bent in front of the leg we're going to be rolling out. And you're gonna put the foam roller, the Millbot device, underneath your hip. Put that leg back for stability and just roll back and forth. And this is a really good deep tissue stretch to kind of get in there and really relieve any tension you may have from any of those exercises. And you're just gonna wanna roll back and forth for as many times as you really feel like is gonna relieve that tension in the muscle, but I would probably say 10 to 15 times. For the last exercise we are going to do today, we're going to be rolling out our glutes, which is actually really important in relieving back pain. When we have strong glutes and we have relieving some tension from those glutes, it's really going to help our backs. So we're going to place the foam roller on your upper gluteal area, almost on your lower back. Put your hands behind your hips with your feet planted on the ground and just roll back and forth on the device. Make sure you do this very slow and controlled. And if you want, you can also rotate a little bit to get more on one side or the other. Really just anywhere that you feel pain or tension, focus a little more on that area. And you can do this for about 20 times or really for as long as you wish. Thank you everyone so much for watching and joining me to exercise today. I really hope these exercises help you and you can take them into account with your daily lives and incorporate into your current exercise routine. And it's just really important that as we age and at every stage of our life that we remain active. So I hope you all keep maintaining a fun, healthy, and active lifestyle.